Hello, everyone. I'm Joanna De Ninis, and this is Truth Talk for May 7th, 2026. The topic for today is Goodness Will Prevail. You can probably hear in my voice, I have a little bit of a cold, but I'm doing okay. I'm actually, I feel fine. I just sound terrible. So just bear with me here. So, goodness will prevail. I can say through my own experiences over the years, that I've been faced with many, many challenges and obstacles along the way. And when you're going through it, or when I went through it, I didn't know why, and, you know, I somehow muddled through, oftentimes trying to understand why. But like I said, it didn't matter. I was just trying to get through it. And every time I, fell or, you know, figuratively, I should say, I picked myself up. I couldn't be the victim. I couldn't um, let it defeat me. I had to keep going, right? So, um, and that whole time, those things that happened that were not very good experiences, they happened for me, not to me, in the sense that they made me stronger, right? A lot of people might have given up, or I shouldn't say a lot. Some people may have given up, but for whatever reason, I never did. I've always persevered. A lot of people thought I would break or they tried to break me, and I just wouldn't. I just kept going. I couldn't give up. And I believe it's because I knew what my mission was, I knew what I had to do, and there was nothing that could stop me. One thing I know, and I remember as a kid watching Mighty Mouse, and that's kind of how I felt, like just tiny in size, but yet there was something about Mighty Mouse, right? He always prevailed and he always um, somehow made it through and came on top winning. So that's kind of how I felt. And that's where this goodness will prevail came from, because in times that were so tough, I just kept telling myself, goodness will prevail, goodness will prevail. And that's what kept me going. And I believe that to this day. I believe goodness will always prevail. We all have light and dark within us, the good and the bad. And that includes me. And what I've learned is that the dark side, in my opinion, is there for us not to cause harm to others, but to act in self defense when others try to harm us. And that's what I've learned over the years, is that I learned to protect myself. It starts with setting boundaries, being firm on them, and not wavering, sticking to them, and not letting people take advantage or take me for granted. And this is something we all can do. If I could do it, so can you. I talked about that quiet strength. That's what we need. We need that quiet strength in difficult times to stand firm and secure our boundaries, because there will be people that will try to attack us. They will try to harm us, and we have to act in self defense. So, like I said, that's where, goodness will prevail, in my opinion, comes from, because there were times when I should have protected myself better, but didn't. And that was a lesson I had to learn. And so I fumbled again. And then it happened again where I was being taken advantage of, and I fumbled again. I fell, and then I had to get up again. And then there came a point where I said, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm going to end the cycle. This isn't going to happen anymore. I'm in charge. and I'm going to set the boundary that needs to be set, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stand firm. And that's what I've done. And so now I'm going to proceed with discretion and discernment. I'm not going to allow myself to get hurt again or to be put or to be taken advantage of again. I have to trust, but I will be verifying. And if there's any inkling that something's not right for me or not meant to be, then I that's where it ends. And that's what we, like I said, that's what we all have to do. We need to let the good in us shine and the darkness be there until we need it to act in self-defense or for protection. And there's good and bad. There's always this continuous battle, right? Which one prevails? I believe goodness prevails. And some might say, well, how do you know that? Well, I have a question for you. If Would you want something good to happen to you, or would you want something bad to happen to you? And that answer to that question in and of itself tells me that goodness will prevail. And like I said, people that do things lots of times they don't even realize what they're doing. They're acting out of a place of, I guess, darkness, the seven sins of the world, the envy, the ego, the overly prideful, overly, um, you know, gluttonous, perhaps deep-seated anger. There's a lot of reason why people act out and do the not so great things that they do, right? Hurt people. And unfortunately, that tends to be a truth that holds true. But we are the people, and we have that power within to recognize that if we are hurt or we're in a place that's not so great, we can make choices and we can come out of it. But it comes from that inner strength. We can choose if we want to do good, if we want to do bad. It all comes down to a choice, and it is up to us. What gives us strength as individuals is our faith and our belief in God, universe, the force that's greater than us. That's what's carried me through all these years, having that faith and that belief in something greater than myself, and knowing that I will be okay and doing the right thing, making good choices, living by the golden rule. That's what's brought me to where I am today and allowed me to get through the most difficult times in my life. And like I said, if I can do it, so can you. And when we reach those that are like-minded individuals like us, we're going to get stronger because united we stand, divided we fall. And we have a bunch of strong, confident, assertive individuals that know how to protect ourselves by setting boundaries and not allowing people that don't deserve to be in our company, not allowing them in. We're going to be way better off. And we're going to achieve whatever we like to achieve with infinite possibilities, where goodness will in fact prevail. So if you're with me and you see the bright side of things and you believe that goodness will prevail, that the sun will come up again, look at this beautiful background. This is taken just before the sun was going to rise. Just staring into that horizon, it's beautiful. There's so much hope. There's new beginnings. Excuse me, like I said, infinite possibilities. God has given us this beautiful world and so many opportunities, so many great things we can do if we just, do the right thing. Think about what is the right thing. What is if we make a decision, hopefully it's a good one, right? Impactful, and that it helps the majority of us, right? That what we do doesn't harm anyone, and it's a good decision for the long run, right? So again, living by the golden rule, making every decision a choice based on that, putting ourselves in other people's shoes, that's how we know how to live a good, honest, and respectful life, right? Having people, treating people the way we want to be treated. There's a beautiful harmony and balance to that. There's safety in knowing that. We can choose peace over war. We can choose goodness over evil. We can choose light over dark. Again, it always comes down to a choice, and it all starts with us. So I hope you find that this is promising. I hope you can see the potential that we all have, the power that we have within us to do good, to choose good, and to be good. And by good, I mean making the right choices based on the golden rule, realizing that it's not just about us. We have to think about others. And when others cross that line, we're strong enough to protect ourselves. And that our dark side is only for protection, it's not to harm others. So when we all understand this and live this, I think we've got the winning recipe that hopefully peace will prevail along with goodness. So I'm posting these daily videos so that I can grow my channel, and the effort is to get the word out about the Reach Integrative Healthcare cause. If you go to www.reache.group, GROUP, that's the website where you can join a support platform on Facebook, the Reach Support Platform. You can also join the YouTube channel, which has other videos like this. There's a place where you can purchase merchandise for Reach, which will get the word out, will market what we're trying to do. And there's also a place on the homepage to donate, and also on the causes page to donate to the Integrative Healthcare cause. If you can donate, you have the resources to do so. That's great. That's wonderful. Thank you. If you can't, it's okay. But the Integrative Healthcare cause, we're going to work alongside Western medicine. We're going to raise funds and pay for alternative care to help people overcome chronic health challenges. So this is this is my way of healing people and healing the world. It's my mission. So I know we can do it. It sounds impossible, but we can turn impossible into reality. And I'll make sure we do it. So, all right, everyone, I'm going to go and get some rest. Hopefully, my voice is better tomorrow. Um, thank you for watching. Please share, like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff to please help me grow this channel to get the word out. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, goodbye.